Welcome to the Transcends Network Marketing 910 class. We're going to be talking about why to choose network marketing, because even though you may have been in network marketing, or know someone in network marketing, or are in network marketing, you may not really understand why you chose network marketing, or you might have a different perspective of why to choose network marketing. Okay? So about 50% of businesses, and I've heard up to 80% of new businesses fail within 5 years. Okay, so if you start a business, more likely you're going to fail than not, most likely, okay? Because you fail to produce a profit. So profit is what's left over, okay? So if you take your investments and you take your returns of your service or your product and you equal them out, what's left over, that's profit. And hopefully it's a positive, not a negative, right? When you're in the red, that's a bad thing. When you're in the black, that's a good thing, okay? Part of the problem is there's a lot going on. In fact, most businesses are in the red for the first 3 years. It can take up to 3 years before a business will actually turn a profit, because they're trying to compensate and get back everything they've put into it up to that point. And we'll talk a little bit more about that. But there's a reason why people will pay billions of dollars to have a business that is producing a profit, because all the stuff that goes up front. Product production, right? Producing a product, developing the product, licensing and patenting the product or the service or whatever you're doing. Okay, all of the getting the websites up, getting a business put together, figuring out taxes, employees, paying employees, sales, marketing, all this stuff that goes on in a business. It's really hard to keep a balance between expenses and returns to make sure you're producing a profit. And most businesses fail to do this. And that's why, which one got sold? Was it Amazon that got sold? Facebook got sold. Someone got sold for a couple $1 billion a couple of years ago. And at first you're like, wow, that's a lot of money. Who would pay $1 billion for a freaking company, right? But when you understand what it takes to get that company producing that much profit, it's worth that and more. And so there's a value that comes with having a business or being a part of a business that is producing a profit. Okay? When you partner with a network marketing company and you sign up with a network marketing company, you're signing up with a business that is producing profits. So you're saving the time and investment, the money that goes into getting a business started, developing a product, housing the product, creating inventory, all that stuff that your business, your network marketing business has already done for you. Okay, this is a huge value that you may not realize that you just signed in with and what it's done to save you. And what it's doing to help you succeed. Okay, you're not having to worry about like real estate and having a warehouse or a storefront or anything like that with what you're doing. You don't have to take care of accounts receivable or accounts payable. You don't have to keep track of any of the taxes and all that type of stuff. You should just probably get a W or a 1099 form sent to you every year, because the business you partnered with is taking care of all of the headache and the overhead that comes with running a business. Okay. The second reason, and so what that does is it creates a very minimal investment on your part. The amount of time that you have to put into it and the amount of money you put in to start your network marketing business is minute. Like you're looking at a couple $100 versus a couple $100,000. Okay? And instead of coming with this great idea of like, oh, it's a great product, and it taking 5 years to develop the product, you can immediately start with a product, right? So you're saving tons of time and tons of money by partnering with a network marketing business. It also produces residual income. Now, residual means it just comes automatically. Okay, you set things up and it just starts coming to you, like interest. Interest is residual form, right? You put money into the stock market and every month it should be producing, well, should be producing money, and money's coming back to you every month without you really doing anything. That's residual, okay? The way network marketing business and the plan is set up is it should be residual. You put forth some work and money just keeps flowing to you, and that money should keep growing and growing. Okay? And the reason this can do this is because of leverage. Now, network marketing has mastered leverage. And what is leverage?
Little effort makes a lot more results.
Little effort with a lot of results, right? That's what happens with leverage. And so if there wasn't such thing as a mechanical lever called a jack, you would have to pick your car up with one hand and another mechanical lever called a lug wrench, turn the lug nuts off with one hand, pull the tire off, put the spare tire back on, put the lug nuts back on, set the car back down to change the spare tire. Would that be possible? Okay, leverage makes impossible things possible. A jack allows you to lift a car you can't lift. It allows you to loosen a lug nut you can't loosen and change a flat tire and put it back down again. Okay, that's what happens with mechanical levers. Network marketing has mastered time leverage and money leverage. And that's part of when you put time leverage and money leverage together, you get wealth leverage, and it creates wealth. Okay, but most people don't understand it, and they don't know how to make it work for them. And we're going to talk a little bit more about that. Okay, but if you're working a 9-to-5 job where you're getting paid per hour or per salary, you have a financial flat tire. Okay, you are very limited and stuck in how much money you can make and what you're going to be able to do with that money and what you can do with your time. Most people don't work 9 to 5 anymore. That was a 1950s thing. Okay, nowadays we work more like 7 to 7, and we're putting a lot more time and effort towards money, working for money instead of money working for us. And so with network marketing, you get money working for you, and you get time working for you. And when money's working for you, you get your time back, right? And so these are some of the best benefits that most network marketers don't even realize. But this is one of the best benefits of network marketing, why network marketing is so brilliant and successful. Okay? The problem is, though, is that most people fail in network marketing. Okay? More than even 50% fail. Okay? And even though they've got all this stuff taken care of for them and all this stuff is already done for them, they still fail in network marketing. Okay? And these are the reasons why. Individually, you partner with a network marketing business that takes care of all this stuff for you, but you are still responsible for marketing and sales. You're still responsible for customer service and customer satisfaction and customer retention. You're still responsible for business management. Even though you're partnered with them and they've taken care of a lot of that stuff, you still have to manage your business and run it like a business. And most network marketers run their business like a book club. And it doesn't work that way. Okay? It's a business. Run it like a business. You're going to learn how to do that in this class. Okay? People fail in network marketing because they don't understand universal laws of success. Now, if that's a terminology you haven't heard of before, you're going to learn about that. But there's these laws of success that deal with money and wealth and success, and they're universal, just like the law of gravity. The law of gravity is a universal law of physics. Okay, we learn about the law of gravity in school, but we don't learn about the law of increase of life in school. We don't learn about the law of attraction in school. We don't learn about the law of truth in school. And there are these universal laws of success that either work for you in helping you get what you want out of life, or they work against you and keep you from what you want in life. Have you ever worked really, really hard for something and failed at it? And the person right next door succeeded at the same thing? And you're going, what the heck? I was more qualified. I worked harder. I deserve that, not my coworker or my neighbor or my friend. Yet they succeeded and I failed. Okay? The laws were working for them and against you. And it's that simple. Gravity keeps us from flying, correct? Wrong. Gravity allows us to fly. But until we understood gravity, we couldn't fly. Okay? And these universal laws of success work the exact same way. Once you understand the law and it starts working for you, success and wealth becomes natural and automatic. Okay? And in network marketing, how's that going to benefit you? Huge. People are asking you, hey, what are you doing? Can I be a part of it? Instead of you hounding people, you want to be a part of this? Hey, let me show you this cool product. Hey, your people are being attracted to you instead of you out pushing product. Okay, and so it's huge. People fail network marketing because they haven't changed their personal limiting laws. From birth to present day, you've been writing laws about how life should be, how much money you can have. Well, I'm just a school teacher. I can only make $25,000 a year. Because that's what they told me for 12, 13, 14, 16 years of my life. School teachers make $25,000 a year. I'm only worth $25,000 a year because that's what my degree, this piece of paper that this institution gave me, told me I'm worth. And these laws affect our outcome. It's a natural, automatic, subconscious response. We will self-sabotage our money. We will self-sabotage our relationships. We will self-sabotage our life based on these laws of how life should be. And people fail because of that. You're going to have limiting laws that says, I'm not a salesman, I can't sell. People don't want to do network marketing. People, right? You have all these laws about what you're doing. And that's going to limit you because it automatically affects your response to life. So how much knowledge and experience do you have in this stuff? If you have no knowledge and experience in this stuff, what's the likelihood of succeeding in network marketing? How many people fail in network marketing? 90%. A lot. More than those who start businesses. Why? Because those who start businesses get educated. They learn those things. They figure it out. Network marketers don't. They think the product's going to sell for them. Product does not sell. It's self. As much as we hope it would. Amazing products, right? You ever read a really great book that wasn't a best-selling author or best-selling book? Why wasn't it best-selling? It was so amazing. Great product, but it didn't sell itself. People sell products. Products don't sell themselves. I've read some best-selling books that were garbage, but it was sold really well, right? It's called a best-selling book, not a best-written book, right? And whoever sells the most of them becomes a best-selling book, right? And so again, it's a product, but no matter how amazing your product is, it will not sell itself. You have to sell the product, okay? The product is not going to resolve customers' concerns, okay? It's not going to retain customers. You have to do that. That's part of your job as a business owner, okay? It's not going to manage your business for you. The product is just a product. You still have to run your business. It's not going to make universal laws work for you. It's not going to change your personal limiting laws. A product will not make you successful and wealthy. And if you go into network marketing with this idea that the product is going to do all the work for you, you're going to be very disappointed, no matter how amazing the product is. One of my other businesses, I eliminate ADHD and dyslexia, something that most people say that can't be done. I do it all the time, okay? It's an amazing product. Am I the only one trained in that product? No. There's lots of people that do this. Most of them are struggling and can't succeed in it, even though it eliminates something that affects 20% or more of the population, and it solves their problems. People are struggling in this business. Why? Everyone's afraid to talk. Limiting laws. Laws aren't working for them. Okay? They don't know the product well enough to explain it. They're not selling it. I've never sold it once, but I inform people and teach people about it all the time, and they are lining up to come have it done. Okay? Men are anxious to improve their... James Allen wrote a book called As a Man Thinketh, and in there he says, men are anxious to improve their circumstances, but they're unwilling to improve themselves. They therefore remain bound. Okay? Our money, our success, our business can only grow like we do. 50% of businesses succeed because they grow with their business. 50% fail because they think they know it all and their business won't grow. Are you one that's growing, or are you one that's expecting the product to do everything for you? Okay? You're going to learn how to run a business in this class. That's the purpose of the class, okay? So Transcend has fixed this problem, this network marketing problem, why so many fail, by creating the Network Marketing Academy. And this is a school or a system set up to teach you how to succeed in network marketing. And not just in network marketing, but in life. Okay? You're going to learn how to create balance and success in your entire life. When I had my construction business, I was contracted to go work on a house for a very wealthy guy. He had built a $250,000 gazebo in his backyard the year before. Who spends $250,000 on a gazebo? He just really needed a man cave, I think, to get away from his wife. Actually not, because what happened was right before I was supposed to start the job, I got a phone call from the general contractor saying the job's been canceled. I says, what do you mean it's been canceled? And he's like, yeah. I says, this is like a month's worth of work for my crew. What do you mean? I can't just, what am I supposed to do with my employees? What am I supposed to do with these people now? I don't have work for them. And they're like, well, it's been canceled. I'm like, what's going on? He's like, well, his wife filed for divorce and he killed himself. Okay? He had more money he knew what to do with. I mean, no one puts not just anyone builds a $250,000 gazebo, okay? He was successful in many aspects. But as soon as his marriage fell apart, life wasn't worth living anymore. Okay? Money doesn't bring happiness. The purpose of this is going to help you bring abundance in all areas of life. It's going to affect all areas of life. But it's also going to teach you how to create wealth, because wealth is a main key to life. We can live poverty-stricken our entire life, live paycheck to paycheck our entire life, but it's not very fun, and it limits us and keeps us from becoming who we really are, becoming our true and best self, developing talents, influencing the world, changing the world in a positive way. And we need more people with more money doing positive things in the world. And if you don't believe me, watch the news a little bit and you'll figure it out. So, it's an all-in-one business and self-improvement program. The 9-10 class is going to help you set up your business, your network marketing business, to be ran like a business, not like a book club. Okay? The 10-10 class, you're going to learn how to build a successful downline and attract that successful downline. and you're going to start working on those universal laws and those personal limiting laws that's holding you back. The 2010 class is going to help you learn how to mentor your downline so that they can do what you do. McDonald's has a system. It's a system that can be repeated multiple times, right? How many McDonald's are throughout the world? And every McDonald's you go to is ran exactly the same way because they developed a system that works. Have you ever seen a McDonald's start up and go out of business in the first 3 years? They succeed every single time because there's a system that they follow. There's a system in here you're going to follow, and it's going to work for you, and you're going to get results, and you're going to change things. And so you're going to create this successful downline, and then you're going to turn around and you're going to mentor your downline to do the exact same thing. So it's going to be repeated. And you're going to build layers like you're supposed to in your network marketing business. Most people fail in network marketing because they fail to build a downline or they fail to maintain the downline. I've heard of people who sign up 100 people in 1 month. But did they maintain those 100 people? Were those 100 people able to add 100 people? No, because they were so busy signing people up, they didn't teach the other people how to do it. Do the same thing. So there's got to be a system set up that you're going to follow to make this powerful. In the 30-10 class, you're going to learn how to create more wealth. Network marketing is just one wealth building vehicle. Truly successful wealthy people have 8 or more wealth building vehicles. It's bringing residual income into their life on a regular basis. Okay? So to really reach that high successful rate that I'm going to help you get to, you're going to need more than just network marketing. But network marketing is the easiest and fastest way to start creating wealth. You've heard the saying, it takes money to make money? Unless you're in network marketing. Okay? But then you're going to start producing money, and you're going to take that money, you're going to learn how to invest it and learn how to create more wealth building vehicles. In the 40-10 class, you're going to learn how to use the wealth to become your true and best self, to start to influence the world in a powerful, positive way and start changing the world. We're only as powerful as our influence. And that can be 2 people in your inner circle, or that can be 200,000 people in your inner circle. The more successful you become, the bigger that circle grows and the more influence you have on the world. And so success and wealth is a huge key in that. And we'll be talking more about that. Wallace Wattles, in his book, The Science of Getting Rich, said that the ownership of money and property comes as a result of doing things in a certain way. And those who do things in a certain way, whether on purpose or accident, become rich and wealthy. Those who do not do things in a certain way, no matter how hard they work or how able they are, remain poor. Do you know anybody in network marketing this applies to? Okay. There are people in network marketing who accidentally succeeded, and they're trying to teach you how to do it. And it doesn't work for you. Well, if it worked for them and not for you, is it a McDonald's system? They're not teaching the system. They're teaching you what they thought they did to succeed, but it doesn't work for you because there's still some things wrong. There's some things missing. Okay? You're going to learn a system that works. And you're going to learn how to succeed in network marketing, and it's going to work for you, and it's going to work for everyone in your downline, and the result is going to be everyone's going to succeed in it. Okay? You're going to learn that certain way to do things. And once you do it in a certain way, the result is success. The result is wealth. Very powerful statement. When I first read this, completely changed my life, blew my mind, because I was a hard worker. I'd busted my butt for years and years, working really, really hard. And I was very able and capable, but it did not create wealth until I read this statement and learned the certain way. And now I teach people the certain way as one of my businesses. So, okay, so let's talk more about the 9-10 class. What are you going to experience in the 9-10 class? You're going to learn marketing and sales, because as a network marketer, that is your responsibility. You've got to learn how to market and sell your product. And blasting it across Facebook and other social media is not very effective if you've tried it and it didn't work out for you very well. Okay? Creating a perfect downline. You don't want just anybody in your downline. Did you know that? Some of you have figured that out, right? I don't want just anybody there because they're time vampires. They suck my time dry and I get no results out of them. Okay? There are those people in your downline. You don't want those people in your downline. You're all looking at each other like, sorry, I'm... That wasn't to make you feel guilty, by the way. Okay, you're going to learn a 30-second elevator pitch. Have you ever heard of a 30-second elevator pitch? Okay? That makes or breaks success in sales. You can't get a second opportunity to create a first impression. Okay? And unfortunately, most network marketers do this backwards. You're going to learn effective sales, that you're not selling, but you're educating and inviting. You're not a salesman, you're a teacher. You ever thought of that before?
Coach.
You're a coach, right? You're not selling product, you're informing people of a product. When I was in 7th grade, I was diagnosed with a learning disability called dyslexia. It made my junior high, high school, college years horrific, okay? In fact, when I was in college learning about child abuse in my psychology class, I was like, that's how I felt through school. Like, I was emotionally and mentally abused for 12 years in the public school system. On purpose? No, it was accident. They didn't know what they were doing, right? But that's how I felt. Well, at the same time I was being diagnosed, there was a product being developed in Australia that eliminated dyslexia. I didn't find the product for 25 years. Why? Did it take me 25 years to find an amazing product that eliminates dyslexia? Because people were not educating, teaching, opening their mouth and informing people about it. That's all you're doing. You're educating, informing people about an amazing product or service that's going to change their life. You're not selling anything. Okay, and we're going to talk more about that. We're also going to learn about some business management. Scheduling yourself for success. Success is not an accident. It comes from purposeful efforts and energy and moving and doing things in a certain way. And we're going to learn more about that. You're going to learn how to run your network marketing business like a business. And we're going to have a class on each one of these, a little splurt for you to learn about this. And it's going to help you get through this. You're going to talk about weekly mastermind meetings and team meetings and what that looks like and how to do those to make sure you're managing your downline correctly. We're going to be talking about individual monthly mastermind meetings where you're going to be meeting with each person that you're personally managing in your downline and meet with them on a month-to-month basis to answer questions. If you have a job, hopefully your manager of the company you're working for is meeting with you on a hopefully at least a quarterly basis, right? You should be having employee training meetings at your job. Do you have those in your network marketing business? Mostly you just have sales meetings, right? Where you invite a bunch of people to sell the product. But you're not managing the people in your downline. Your downline doesn't get managed correctly, they fall off. And so you gotta learn how to manage them correctly. All right, one of the things you're gonna hear me say over and over and over again is knowledge without application is worthless. It does not do any good to go to school, to get a degree, to read a book, come to a workshop, attend a class like this, gain knowledge, and walk home and fall back into your old routines. You're wasting your time and money, okay? So, what's the application of this? How is this going to benefit you? How can you take this knowledge and use it to benefit your downline, to benefit your business? Okay, when you sign someone up in your downline, you're not just signing them up to enjoy a great product. You're signing them up to enjoy a great product. You're signing them up in a wealth building vehicle that's going to produce wealth for them, and you're signing them up in a powerful step-by-step self-improvement business program that's going to help them succeed in their business. That's what your downline gets. Does that sound better than just a product? How many people do you know that's done network marketing and you get the, oh, when you succeed, then let me know. Well, you're going to call those people up and say, guess what? I'm succeeding and let me show you how. Were you interested now? Because now you know how to succeed in your network marketing business. And it's going to work. Okay? So with this 9-10 class, you're going to use this 9-10 class to motivate people to then help you get people motivated and say, look, it does work. It's one of the most brilliant business plans I've ever studied or looked into. But most people fail at it because they don't understand it and how to make it work for them. But it is. Network marketing is the fastest, easiest way to create wealth. And it's set up to do that, but most people fail at it. So, any questions? Okay, so this is how you're going to get started. You can go to lawsforsuccess.com, click on register. If you're on a phone, you got to click on those little 3 vertical lines, horizontal lines, and it drops down to menu. It's down towards the bottom. If you're on a computer, it's up in the right menu bar. You're going to find the Network Marketing Academy 9-10 class. Click on sign up. It's free of charge. It costs nothing. You get the whole program for free. You're going to fill out the account information, create the account, log into it, and then you're going to, the syllabus and everything is found in your account. So once you get into your account, you can see the class, and you'll see all the information there for the class. And so it's really easy. It's free. Thanks. But that's how easy it is.